Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. I am incredibly influential.
And I am highly successful.
Today is... Why'd you say it like that? Why'd you say it like that?
Well, that's how you said it,
Shut up. I said it differently. Shut up.
if you say so.
I totally did. Who are you gonna trust, audience? Y'all know me. You know, I'm honest. I'm the most honest person y'all have ever met. Let's be real here. Let's be honest with ourselves.
You are also like the most humble person.
I am. I'm so fucking humble. You know, and it really is just like my biggest flaws. I'm so humble. I don't have any others though. So that's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that's no other flaws.
Right? Isn't that cool? Anywho.
Anyways, the date.
Oh, yeah. Wednesday, March 29th, 2023. The 1-year anniversary is coming up. Aren't you excited? It's crazy.
Of this podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been doing this shit for almost a year. It's insane.
You mean I have?
Fuck you. Shut up. Eat a bag of dicks. Oh my god. By the way, still I want to preface this episode. I've got a joke that I need to tell. Are you excited?
Oh yeah, your amazing jokes from other people.
Okay. This one. I forget where I heard this one. But it's funny. God damn it. And at least I don't take credit for it, right? At least I don't take credit for it. When I'm a bit biter, I admit it.
You know what? I will give you that.
Yeah. Exactly. So, there's a Polish guy out in the woods, and he's looking for dinner. You know, he's looking to go kill like a deer or something for dinner, right? And he comes upon this bed of moss in the middle of the woods with a beautiful forest nymph laying naked on it. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm out here hunting game." And she's like, "I'm game." So he shoots her in the head.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. Aren't you excited? That's
yeah. What a great kickoff. This is exactly what I expected I was getting into.
Right? There you go. See, don't say I never gave you
anything. These are the exact kinds of jokes you tell.
Exactly. This is what you all wanted, right? Is this are you not entertained?
Well, it is what I'm getting.
It's yeah, suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup. You're getting this. Mm-hmm. You know, hate to fucking disappoint you, but I'm not disappointing you because this is the best show on the internet. This is the best show ever. You know? Fuck you. Fuck y'all.
I agree from a subjective standpoint.
No, from an objective standpoint, this is the best show. Because where else are you going to hear the kind of jokes that I'm telling? And titles like Friend Zoned by Shrek. That was a pretty good one. Two white guys talk about Black Panther.
That must have happened then.
There are some others. Dwayne the Cock Johnson. That is the pinnacle of my title game.
Nice.
Dwayne the Cock Johnson.
We've hit peak title content.
You know, that really is the best work I've ever done. Oh, we need to talk about Maya. Yeah.
Who?
Maya Erection.
I hate you.
Oh my god, the funniest part is that was episode 7. That was the title of episode 7. You fell for it.
You ran with it. Well, I guess, yeah, I've walked right into that one.
You did. So did he. So did my old co-host. Absolutely fell right for it. It was hilarious.
It's nice to know I'm not alone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was he caught wise eventually, but now I have a new plaything, and now I will slowly make you believe that you're going crazy because you'll never be able to trust anything that I say or anything that I bring up for fear that I will utterly own you again.
Well, I'm here for it,
you're getting paid. You're getting
You
paid.
get
It's
well,
something.
you
Yeah.
you get me to yeah. I'll walk into any joke you give me,
I
whether I
mean,
want to or not.
you know, it I admire your honesty and your dedication to the bag. That's
Yeah,
that's
I'm your
admirable right
I'm your
there.
running man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um so
So,
I made
what's up, man?
I got an accepted offer on a house.
That's
Uh
true. You did tell me
yeah.
about this. You were like, I'm gonna own a house.
Yeah,
Or,
I'm buying a house. I'm buying a
yeah.
house. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So that was what I did this weekend.
So you're
I
thinking of retirement next? What's
fuck you.
what's new with you?
Dude, I will be making this show after I'm dead. They will make an AI of me and they will like have you heard those like
You're gonna
the
ask
three presidents?
ChatGPT to continue your podcast after you've passed away?
Well, no, they're going to get the voice AI too, right? They're going to combine it, right? So it's going to they're going to write the script and then they're going to make me say it.
Yeah.
And
How
yeah,
accurate do you think it'll be? Will it have all your ums and pauses and
I hope
random
so.
swears and slurs and
I hope so.
I
Slurs
mean,
is a strong word. I don't say slurs unless you mean like slurring my speech because I'm an alcoholic, in which case, shut the fuck up.
I think yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that.
Well, I mean, shut up. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. How about that? How
All
about
right.
just chill?
I
Just
won't.
but yeah, no, absolutely it's going to be 100% accurate. It's going to be fantastic. It'll be the best show ever. Even though it already is the
Even
best
though you
show
wouldn't be
ever.
running it,
I mean,
it'll just be something that sounds like you
if I
running
die
the
at
show.
age 70, right? And I've been doing this podcast since last year when I was like 19 turning 20, right?
Yes. So you've got
So that's 50 years.
50
Like
years to go.
so like 50 whole years of this show being recorded, right? I
I don't
think
want.
the
I,
AI will be able to figure it out by then.
yeah, they probably will. I wouldn't want to be rude or anything, but I don't think I could match you on the next 50 years.
It's not that hard. That's one of the main reasons why I love doing this show. All I have to do is sit at a fucking table in my basement with headphones on and talk for an hour and 10 minutes. It's
Yeah.
easy.
I
E-
mean, this is
Easy as
this
shit.
this is your gig, you know. This
It
is
really is.
you're you've been doing this forever, honestly.
It feels like it.
You just finally got a microphone and the show a year
Exactly.
ago. Yeah, so you put them together is what you
Right?
did.
That's the strat there. If you're good at something, never do it for free.
So I'm wondering, does that mean you were just sitting in that table until you got a microphone, just talking to a wall for like your weekly every Wednesday?
Well, I was streaming beforehand.
Oh yeah.
I had started streaming back in 2020, but uh yeah, this is well, I didn't have a desk in my basement to be fair.
Oh,
I didn't have a
so
desk then.
there was just a chair and a wall and you. Maybe there
Uh
wasn't even a chair. Maybe you were just on the floor, just
there
talking, and you were like, "Huh, I really should like upgrade my situation here."
there was a chair and a
Right wall.
TV. There was a
Okay.
chair and a TV and chat. And then about April 2022
Did you
or
have
well,
windows?
yeah, kind of. They're not
Did you
really.
install those? Are those new?
No, they came with the house. They came with
Okay.
the fucking house. But I
I hope in this new house you're not starting from scratch. You're not like back to the wall. to the
I
basement.
mean,
No
I
windows.
mean,
No,
mm,
maybe a chair. You started with the chair.
we did get a we did look at some furniture for the house. We did just do that. That was,
Nice.
what was that, Monday night, I think? Monday, Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Um
Can't you all see the chair? Doesn't it look great from your guys' end?
I, what do- I think they can envision it. I think they can imagine
You
what
think
kind
so?
of chair I would be sitting in. I have I think they can kind of tell what my specific style is just
Well,
from talking to me.
we can hear the chair sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a different chair. I brought. No. I think I've had this for most of the time. This is my office chair. So I have like recliners, like reclining chairs next to my TV. Um, but I also have office chairs because my phone charger wouldn't go that far. So if I needed to charge my phone while I was playing a game, I would sit in
You're
the
like,
office
need a
chair.
new chair.
Yeah. Well, it's not exactly new. I think we've had this chair for a while. And then I had a different office chair that broke, and I'm looking at it right now. It's catterwampus, like broken on one side. Like the starboard side is like listing, right? It's
Hmm.
like a ship that's like listing to the starboard side. Like one
You could.
side is all the way up and one side is like busted down.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Not exactly comfortable.
that doesn't mean a chair's life has to end right there and then. I went to a friend's place once, and he talked about having this one-legged chair. So you would just have to pick it up and then sit on it and then, you know, try and
Pull
make it
yourself
work.
up by your bootstraps.
Yeah, just
I mean,
you're like, you want the one-legged chair, huh? Just pick it up and take a seat.
hell
You
yeah.
probably have to use a lot of your legs to balance yourself, but they made it work. Anyway,
That that just doesn't seem like a very
shut
cash
up.
money situation
No, no,
there.
no. It worked. Just take his word for it, like I did.
Uh, I mean, I mean, I'm not the kind of guy to take things on faith. I'm gonna have to see some evidence here, boss. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
You try it.
I, I
That's
don't
my
know which
counter.
friend it is. I don't know which friend this is. I don't know your
You're right.
friends.
You're
I,
right.
we haven't been in person for the last 6 years, dude. I
That's
think you're
true.
forgetting that. Oh fuck. Oh ha ha. We're old. What the fuck? It's been half a decade.
Yeah,
Ah.
this podcast is old, bro.
Ah.
1 year.
I feel old. I need
Why are
to
you
take a
crying?
cold
How,
shower.
you can't
I
even
need
legally drink. You're not even that old.
I need to take a cold shower. I do. Oh, this is shitty. Also, I can legally drink. There's plenty of situations where I can legally drink. I
Yeah, like
cannot
on this
purchase.
podcast.
Shut up. Shut up. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows that. Nobody
Uh,
knows that for sure. That's between me and God,
yeah,
okay?
nobody knows you're sitting in a chair either. You could just be on the floor.
I could be. What would you do about it? What would you fucking do about it? Huh? What would happen? What
I, w-
would
I would not do a whole lot. I definitely
exactly?
wouldn't get you a chair.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I make more money than you. I make more money than you. I can buy my own damn chair.
Yeah, you definitely have more chairs than me too. I
Oh
don't need
yeah.
that many chairs.
You're in a dorm. Ew, cringe. Cringe. Cringe ass nene baby type shit. Nah. No no no
Well,
no
I'm
no no no.
I'm not the one who said nene in 2023, so
No, it's nene baby. It's cringe ass nene baby. It's different. It's different. It's if you don't get it, you don't get it. But
okay, well that's where I stand.
yeah, you have to stand because you don't have a chair.
I do have a chair, but I have like the bad.
I
I actually have like the worst kind of chair. I have
don't
like,
know about that. I have a plastic folding chair
well, that's true.
for.
You actually just have a broken chair.
I have a broken chair.
That
I
might
have
be
a
the worst chair.
I have an office chair that only reclines sometimes, and I haven't figured out how to get it to recline. But when
Oh,
it
so
does
you're just
recline,
like
it's
an
very
old man.
squeaky.
You just don't know how technology works.
Shut up! Shut up! And then I have a plastic folding chair next to me if I need to show someone something on my computer. They can sit there.
They can pull up a chair. Pull up. Yeah. Well, these ones suck because, since I am in a dorm, like you said, we don't get normal chairs. We get these chairs that have the backs of them cut out so
Mm-hmm.
that um, they like rock. They rock backwards. And so
Mm-hmm.
apparently they're designed this way to prevent people from committing suicide.
That's pretty cool.
So they're called like the I don't know what we call them, like the anti-sui chairs or something. But
That's pretty funny.
I
Not gonna
they
lie.
yeah, I
Dorm
mean
life is so bad that they have to create anti-suicide chairs.
that's what they
You're
say.
exactly. They're not making this stuff up, folks. They really aren't.
It sucks. Honestly, these chairs make me want to kill myself, but that's another
But you
matter.
can't. But you
No,
can't because of the chairs.
it's a
And
paradox.
we're back to square one. You done fucked up, brother. You done
Mhm.
fucked up. When are you allowed to move out? When can you actually like live in a real place with
I'm trying to figure that out right now. You mean I know you got your own situation sorted out, you
yeah.
found your own house, but some of us don't have that all sorted out
Well, you're
right
more than a
now.
sophomore, right? You're like a senior, aren't you?
I'm a junior.
I'm also junior. Ha! I laughed your bitch ass. I laughed your bitch ass. I skipped a year and a half of
You did.
grades, so I'm
Yeah.
lapping your bitch ass. Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna absolutely destroy you. It's not
I
even
don't
gonna be
I
funny.
don't really know that's like
It's a race. It's a race, and I'm gonna win. See, everyone.
it's not
I've said this before. Everyone who says it's not a race is the person who would lose the race.
I don't know about that. Honestly, I'm kind of enjoying my experience here and I'm willing to milk it for as long as I can.
There's
That's
a
just me
joke in
though.
there somewhere. There's a joke in there somewhere.
All right. Well, I'll give you all the time you need to find one.
All right. Well, I'll get there here in a minute. Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Oh man, I'm not gonna wait that long. Let's just not. Let's just move on.
I don't want to say anything about Ping because Ping's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to make a your mama joke because Ping might actually listen to this podcast and I like her. She's
Yeah.
cool.
She made you
Yeah,
dinner once.
she did. She bought me dinner a bunch of times.
Yeah. So
She's
you don't
great.
you don't
A
talk shit about my
big,
mom.
big fan. Big fan of
And I won't
of
talk
Ping.
shit about yours.
Yeah, big fan. Big fan. This this it's like mutually assured destruction, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Especially since my mom's advertising on
We
this
got our
fucking
we got
podcast.
our fingers over the your mom buttons
We do,
right
we
now.
do. We've got like a briefcase, but instead of the nuclear launch codes, it's just a bunch of yo mama jokes, and we're
Mhm.
just ready to turn the key. We're ready to go.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh my god, great minds think alike. Uh,
All right, well, enough about chairs and your housing. Good for you. I'm
yeah,
looking for one. I will get back to you when I found one. I've been
yeah,
looking at some places, and then the guy I'm potentially living with or will be living with is like, nah, I don't like these ones. Which is fine, honestly. I like his determination because I am very complacent and I need that kind of attitude
yeah.
for
I
for
thought you
finding a
were.
place to live.
I thought you were spending nights with a certain lady friend.
Well, that's a little personal to be talking about on this podcast.
I
But
mean, like you said, we're gonna milk everything we can for as long as we can. This is
all
content,
right,
baby.
all
This is
right, fine.
content.
Fine, yeah, maybe I don't spend every night in my dorm.
I see. I see. Does she have her own place, or is she just in a separate dorm?
She's an RA, so she gets her own room. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. He's getting with the RA. I see. That's you
Uh,
know what? You know what? Kudos. Kudos. That's a grind set type move, my man. Honestly,
yeah.
honestly,
Okay.
grind set.
All right then. Uh, I'll
I mean,
I'll take that
obviously,
as a compliment. I don't really know. There
getting with
wasn't
the
like,
RA, getting with the RA. That's how you get connections
you
in your
know,
dorm thing,
that is not a lie.
right? Right?
So,
It's grind set behavior,
yeah,
my brother.
doesn't yeah, this is my way of weaseling into affordable housing. No, I will
Honestly,
have a place, I swear, by next year, I think. I just need to find one. The
well,
housing is the housing is closed on campus for me at my school. So now it is literally a requirement to find somewhere.
yeah. I
Sort of. If we omit the fact that I don't spend every night in my dorm, it is a requirement that I find a place to live.
Yeah, you better fucking hurry up, brother,
Yeah.
because
They're gonna
they
they're
gonna
gonna
kick
get the
your ass
broom.
out.
They're gonna get the
It-
broom and
right?
jab at me and be like,
Th-
"Scram."
They're gonna throw all your shit out on the lawn like an angry ex girlfriend. Oh my god,
Oh,
that would be funny.
I hope not.
I'd pay good money for that.
I
I
hope
would
not.
unironically pay good money for that.
I
How
feel like
much
I still go to school here, guys. Like,
does your
I'll be
school
back
take
tomorrow.
bribes? Does your school take bribes? Because I
No.
would bribe them to do that. 100%. So how long has that been going on actually? I wanna hear this.
What, my relationship?
Yes. Oh, it's a relationship. It's not just like a
Who do you think I am? A slut?
yes.
No. But what are
Agree
you?
to disagree.
I
Agree to
know
disagree.
I know what I am, but what are you?
um I am whatever I
A
need to
slut.
be. That's
Anyway, moving on.
whatever I need to be. Whatever needs to happen happens. That's all I'm going to say.
All
My
right.
mom, I will I
Things
will
you
point
do for
out.
money.
Shut up. I mean I am a fucking sellout, but I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet. There's always time. Uh but something back to the house thing.
Someone who shared just a little too much.
No, no.
He's just one drink, one step away.
Oh, it's more than one drink. It's one more than one drink. I can tell you that.
Really? I thought it would be less.
Shut up.
Uh,
It depends on the price tag. Depends on the price tag.
Yeah, okay. I see what it is about. It's about
I'm
the
a capitalist. I'm a
Mm,
capitalist.
you're a slut for capitalism.
You're damn right I am. It's the best thing in the world. There's nothing I love more than capitalism. I like the four F's. All right? The four F's. Food, firearms, females, and capitalism.
In that order. Wait,
No,
what?
no particular order.
I
I
don't.
was waiting for you to figure that out. I was
Okay,
waiting for you to be like,
okay,
wait,
cool.
capitalism doesn't start with an F.
Do you use that? I don't know. I bet you use that bit
I
before.
mean, we can't edit it out. We can't edit it out. We're fucked now.
You
We're fucked
could.
now.
You literally could.
I could do a lot of things, but I don't want to. You know, if you want to edit this episode, if you want to edit that out, you can. It's fine. Go ahead.
I'll
But
I'll pass.
see,
I'll
see,
pass.
exactly.
I will let everyone experience it as I had to, you know.
You're welcome, and
It's
they will appreciate me for it. That's the best part. That's the best part, right? Is they will appreciate it. Sorry, I
yeah.
interrupted you. How long has this been going on?
Well, I've been in this for longer than your podcast's been around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just putting that out there.
How did it start?
How did it start? Not with a podcast.
Shut up. Shut up.
What do we have going on right now, huh? What does
Um,
this make us?
true love. True love. I'm
That
hearing wedding bells. That's what I'm hearing. You better give me a good ass ring. You
I
better
heard
give me
some
a good
silence.
ass ring. No, I want like good ass ring. I want you to like do it in public too. I want
That's
my fairy
so
tale princess
nasty.
moment. No, I want my
That's
fairy tale princess moment.
I don't think doing it in public is a fairy tale princess
Shut
moment.
up! Shut up!
It's just
Oh
me
my
though.
god, I hate you. I hate you.
You, if that's, hey, you do you, man. You know, I mean, please do you and not me. Do not involve me
Shut
in your public
up!
affairs.
Shut up! You know what I mean, you slut. If anyone's the slut here, it's definitely you. As an expert on sluts, it's
You
you.
are the expert.
I mean, it takes one to know one, doesn't
Okay, well,
it?
I see the logic in your argument.
Exactly. I took the
You
I,
took
I
the initiative.
I took the L. I took the L, but I turned it into a W. Sometimes you got to do that. You got to take the roast to give the roast, and that's
And
that's
that's
that's what
that.
happens. Yeah.
That's okay. Well,
So over a year. Wow.
yeah, over
So,
two
but
years,
oh
actually.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
I know. I can sustain a a relationship. What about that?
it's kind of cringe, bro. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know you'd say that.
Simping behavior. I don't know. I mean, I haven't found the right one. That
Yeah, let's talk about that.
bitches be tripping, dude. Bitches be tripping. I'm telling you,
You tell
bitches be
them.
tripping.
Okay,
Mm-mm-mm.
then.
But actually, I was
That's
gonna say this.
that's a great way of finding what you're looking for.
I mean, it's not. I'm not exactly looking, but like,
I know. After all,
bitch,
bitches be tripping,
they do.
according
They
to
do
you.
be. They do be tripping. They be tripping, bro. But anyhow,
You be
so
sitting, they be
th-
tripping.
this actually reminds me of something my mom said that was like a realization she had as we
Yeah,
were. I think we were either going there or going back. Um, because it's a bit of a road trip. It's like a 3 hour road trip from
to your house, to your
from
new house.
this house to the new house. It's about 3 hours.
I
And
wonder who planned for that.
she is moving. They're moving. They're leaving anyway. It doesn't matter. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. So uh my mom realized, right, that like right now she is like the woman of the house, right? Like it's her, like I have two moms, so it's like they both kind of are,
Yeah,
but like
double
but
trouble.
yeah, but like they're like the women of the house, right? But my mom realized like at some point there is a potential that she will no longer be the woman of the house and she will be a guest in another woman's house. And that is
That is
trippy as
that can be
fuck,
scary.
right?
That is interesting, yeah. So what
Like,
is their relationship then?
what
Do
do you
they
mean?
not have like, I don't know, like an official certificate? Would they not sign the house together?
What? My parents? No, they're married. They're 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 married. Their marriage license is it a license? I
Okay.
think it's a license.
So
Yeah, it's hanging up
what?
on the wall.
So they just wouldn't share the ownership of the house? Is that?
No, I mean, well, first of all, it's kind of in a weird situation, but I'm paying for the house. It's my
Oh,
money.
you're
I'm paying
paying
for the
for their
house.
house.
No, I'm paying for my house. This is
Oh,
my
okay.
house. Yeah, but like, um, I meant more like like they picked out all the decor for this house, right? But
Yeah.
like, how like every place needs a woman's touch. They are no
Hmm.
longer being the woman who will be, you know, said woman's touch, and that was kind of trippy for them and for me. But yeah, no, I'm definitely. I don't know if I am the 2 year
You'll
relationship type. Honestly,
No, you can make your own women's touch for your own home. Is that Is that what you're missing? Is this what you
No,
you're talking about?
I'm very utilitarian. I think definitely there does need to be a
Oh
woman's touch
God,
in
is
that
there gonna be a
house.
tool rack in your living room? What the fuck is going on there?
No, no, no. It's either going in the shed or the garage. Chill, chill.
Okay, all right. If you
Uh,
say so. I
but
don't know. I'm not so sure about this living situation. Now that you say there won't be a women's touch, what is that? What chaos will ensue?
well, it's gonna be all testosterone all the time because it's just
Ugh,
me and my
gross.
dog, and we're we are the manliest men you can ever think of. Except
He's
he's
probably a
pretty gay.
dog.
He's gay.
Oh, oh.
Um, yeah. But other than that, I
Well then
mean,
it'll be very manly then.
exactly, exactly. Uh, but like, yeah, I'm definitely not looking for like a relationship right now because it's like I either it's
You got your
someone
dog.
here, yeah, ew, ew. I'm not a white woman,
You're a
ew.
couple moving in.
I'm not
Oh,
a white woman.
mm,
Gross.
that is
Ugh.
gross. You didn't
Yeah.
have to take it there.
That's actually a really good time that we should stop for an ad break. Thank you
Why?
very much.
Uh,
Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, I hope y'all's days is going amazing so far. My name is Carla Wagner, and I am in college pursuing studio art with a concentration in painting. I love creating art as it brings me happiness to be able to evoke my own feelings through my work with my expressive mark making and color choices. Abstraction holds a big place in my heart, and as an artist, it lets the viewer interpret what they would like to see in their own eyes. And my main goal throughout my creations is to bring the viewer pleasure and a sense of feeling throughout their experience. And I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all about my artwork, and if y'all would like to check out my website, it's down in the description, and this is where you can see some of my work. If you are interested in a commission, the best way to contact me would be through my email, carlaartistry@gmail.com. Make sure to check it out, and I thank y'all for your time. Thank you so much, and I hope y'all have an amazing day.
Have you ever noticed that receiving flowers can go from a sweet gesture to an absolute chore within a few days? Between feeding them with those packets and watering them, which only makes them last a few days longer, it can really be a lot of effort for very diminished returns. But what if you could enjoy a dazzling bouquet for as long as you want it, with no effort required?
Introducing Not In You. Using high quality, extremely durable acrylic yarn, Knot makes a variety of gorgeous flowers, with even more coming soon, for excellent prices. I've seen these flowers myself, folks, and I'd say they're even better than the real thing. On top of that, shipping is nationwide and is very affordable, with free shipping on all orders over $40. They're perfect for weddings, anniversaries, Mother's Day, or even just a gift for a special someone, even if that special someone is you. Check out at Not In You on Instagram to get these lovely products. That's KNOTINYOU on Instagram. Thank you to Not In You for sponsoring the show. This episode has been generously sponsored by skunknuggetparenting.com, run by my own talented mother. Parenting is hard. Sometimes kids and parents are like night and day. It can be very hard to get on the same page with them, and a lot of parents have anxiety that maybe they're doing it all wrong. Luckily, there is a service out there that can help. Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions is a company that provides parent coaching services, resource referrals, and psychological profiling, along with 24/7 phone and text access in an all virtual program. Plus, the first consultation is free. In order to get this amazing service, please visit skunknuggetparenting.com. That is skunknuggetparenting.com. Thank you to Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions for sponsoring this episode. Thank you all for listening. And now, back to the podcast. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for staying tuned. Um, I think, what
I
was
need
my.
that. I need like I
You
I've
need ear bleach?
I think I've brought it upon myself though
You
for
kind of did. You kind of did. This is
uh,
a torture of your
I
own
gotta be
design.
careful. I gotta be careful what I bring up to you because for as far as I'll reach, somehow you manage to find another level or
I
tier.
I do. I do. And I'm quite proud of it, honestly.
Yeah, well,
I'm I'm very proud of my
you know,
ability to come up with horrible, horrible, horrible thoughts.
Yeah, I dropped it at some point. I was just like, I don't think I could hold on to doing this, but you never did. So, you
Nope,
know,
I'm ready
I
to go.
I
I'm
can
ready
in
to
some
go.
ways respect it, and
Anytime, any
some
place.
ways, yeah, some ways just be adjacent to it.
Indeed. But I guess like I was saying, right? So I
Hmm.
could either get a girlfriend here and have to drive 3 hours back when I move, or I can get a girlfriend there, which is going to be difficult because I don't live there. I don't spend a lot of time there.
But you
And
will
I'd have
be.
to drive 3 hours in the meantime. But yeah,
You will be living there.
I will, and I think that's definitely the better option. It's really hard to meet people there, um, when you don't live there.
I
I've
see.
noticed that, right? So like
Well, you're
like
about to
for
fix
example,
that. So
yeah, right?
you'll just be drowning in, um, you know,
Do you wanna finish
suitors.
that?
Suitors. You'll be
Yeah,
drowning in suitors
yeah,
when you're
that
there.
was interestingly, that is the exact same imagery I said, but I don't think I said suitors. I don't think I said suitors. That was not
Okay.
the
Well,
the, the
well, I said
word
it.
that I used. That's probably more gentlemanly way to put it, but that's not what I said.
Yeah.
But anywho, definitely gonna be some hopefully meeting more people than the people I met. I have joined a few um Discord servers for the school. There's like a few
Nice.
gaming Discord servers that I've joined
That's cool.
there. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Networking. Yes.
Yeah,
Gotta find
something
your
like
way
that.
around the school. That's what I had to figure out how to do. I mean, like, given how basically half the school experience I had was under a pandemic, it's kind of a little wonky,
Yeah,
the whole experience.
I did most of mine online. I only ever did one class fully in person. Everything else I did online, and that's
That's
how I got
shit.
my associates.
That's so shit.
How I got it. I graduated cum laude that way.
I mean, I guess you did get the associates, but I mean,
It was a
as far as
commuter
it's,
campus. It was a commuter campus. I didn't live on campus. That was yeah. That
you
was the
probably
shitty
didn't have
part.
to go to campus either.
No, I didn't. This is actually between the last 2 semesters I've had are the most I've ever had to go to campus because I had one class fully in person last semester, and I have to take exams in person this semester,
Yeah.
and that's kind of annoying. But you know,
Well, it used to be how school worked for a
uh,
time.
just fuck that. That's cringe. I feel I feel like it would be wasting my time if I decided to take online classes while I'm living in said town. But at the same time, this is what I'm used to, and it's really easy to do it like
Yeah.
this.
You probably don't really have a choice unless you want to make the 3-hour trip. Unless you are moving closer to your
Oh,
school.
I am moving. I'm literally moving like to. I think I could get there in about 10 minutes.
Oh, so it's a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's in town. It's just like
I see.
my school's on the north
Ugh,
side,
that's
and I'm on
shit.
the south side.
You're telling me you had to drive 3 hours to take an exam?
No. I think you're getting confused. So the school I'm going to now is about 20
You're
minutes away
switching
from where I live
schools.
now.
That's what it is,
I'm
right?
transferring schools
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
to a place that is 3 hours away.
No confusion
And I'm
anymore.
moving to a place that is 3 hours away in the same town. I'm not going 3 hours in a different direction. Don't worry.
Got you. Okay.
I mean, that'd be
Well,
a hell of a commute, though, right? That'd be a hell of a commute.
yeah, I know, right? Imagine going to school 3 hours away from your own home. Fucking unimaginable.
Someone's salty that he had to leave Manhattan.
I'm not. I'm going back this week, actually.
Oh,
I've
spring
got a
break?
that's right.
Yeah. I already had mine. It was barely a fucking spring break. It was fucking cold. I hate it. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I am so mad.
Well, I'm relishing in your anger.
Although it's
Most
not
of
like Jacob liked doing things outside anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. You know, he's not
well,
a
at
very
least you had
outdoorsy guy.
you had someone to hang out with over your break. That's pretty cool.
Oh, are you in the? I was gonna say you and the missus, but you're not married yet. Um,
Yeah,
you
dude.
better get prepared for that. You better start planning that shit out, brother.
Are you gonna marry your podcast?
Ooh, I already said one of my older episode is that I'm in love with the game. So I might marry the game. Honestly,
Uh-huh. Okay.
you know how it is.
Well, invite me to your ceremony.
Are you gonna be my best man?
Yeah, this will be me. This will be me over the call. I'll be like, I now pronounce you co-host of podcast.
I mean, I
Wife.
actually I
Wife.
can officiate a wedding. I
Have
can
you
officiate the wedding.
Have you gendered your podcast?
Not yet.
Have you asked? Oh my God, how
That's
insensitive.
true. That's true.
You
Hey,
gotta get to know your podcast.
I mean, I created it. It's like,
Ugh. Then maybe it's a little weird to be getting intimate. That's you might be taking it a step too far. There might be boundaries we have to set.
it's like if you built a sex bot, it's yours.
Is this
but,
your
like,
is this your big red button?
no, but I'm sure I could find a way to make it the big red button. Is that what you want?
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't really want to be asked that question. I think I'm gonna leave that just to you and whether you want to get it on with your podcast.
I mean, who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
I wouldn't want to get it on listening to my podcast. How about that? How about...
No. It is a way. It is a way for some people.
But
you just got to be open to it.
If I'm in bed with a lady, I don't want the background noise to be
this.
Yeah, no. Definitely. Actually, oh shit. How much would you have to get paid to do it to this?
I don't like where this is going.
How much? Give me
I don't like where this is going. Give me a
dollar amount.
It's other people's choices to make, and it's not something I'm going to advocate.
No. How much money?
I'm not you. I'm not the guy who's.
End.
I'm not the like the slut for money. That's your thing. That's your
everyone has a price. Everyone has a price. You just have to name yours.
I'm not listing one.
But there is one. Eventually, there comes a point when no one can say no.
All right, if you keep me on here for 50 years, then maybe I will.
So 52 times the amount of money you're making.
My price is
times
time.
50 years.
Okay. There you
Figure
go.
out how much money that is. I've got a calculator right here. Here we go. All right, so 52 times 50 is that's 2,600 times. Wow, that's not a lot of money.
Fuck you.
That's not a lot of money.
You pay me, you piece of shit.
That's the amount of money you're making. There. Check the chat, buddy.
Yeah,
there
I see it.
Oh shit. That's
this
funny.
amuses you.
It's really funny because
Well, there you go. There's a number for you. But I doubt that you will create that sum of money. I will say, if you do create this money, I will give you the best fucking whatever the fuck the connotation of this combined with pillow talk would be on my end. You would not get some half-ass shit.
I mean, I'm just saying you have to be able to do it. You have to, from beginning to end, that to finish, you have to listen to one of the episodes. Could you do it? And for
you're asking me to do that? No.
No, I'm saying how what
I'm
is
just
the
an
price
employee.
that it would
I just
take?
work here, man.
No, you're a partner. You're a partner. This
I'm not that kind of partner.
No.
I'm not willing to do these kinds of things in this
I-
relationship.
I'm just saying, how much would it cost you? Because I have a price in mind. I know how much it would take for me.
Yeah, you put it into a calculator. That's what you did.
No, that was the amount of money you would make in 50 years. But,
Oh, fuck. That is sad. Well,
well, that's why you gotta find me some more people to advertise this fucking thing.
mhm. Well, what was the question? If it's not,
If you had to engage in carnal knowledge while listening to this podcast, beginning to end, how much would it cost you to do that?
bro, that's a fucking long time. I'm not even talking about the money. That's just a long time.
15 minutes at most. That's 15.
So now you're bargaining?
No, I'm saying that's how long it would take you. Barely 15 minutes. Don't fucking flatter yourself. I'm sure if we got your lady friend on here, she could spill some inconvenient truths like motherfucking Al Gore on your ass.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to go into that.
But let's be honest here. Let's not act like it's gonna take that long. It's they call it 7 minutes in heaven for a reason.
You want to talk about long? We could talk about this podcast.
It's not even that bad. This is like the perfect commute podcast, right? It's the
Yeah, I
perfect
mean,
length.
I guess if it takes you 3 hours.
No,
to
I'm
commute.
not starting there yet. I'm still taking classes at the current place.
And are you going there in person? You finally got your in-person classes?
No, I will be going in person in the fall, but
At your new school.
yes. I'm still at
Okay.
the old school, even though I got my associates.
You're still not going to classes.
I take exams in person for one of my classes.
Okay.
Yeah. I still do that, but other
How
than
do you
that,
find like, so I guess Discord gaming group chats is how you're finding networks in your new school, but how did you figure it at your old school?
I didn't.
Fuck. Oh god. Okay.
I
That's-
spent the last 3 years not knowing anyone who goes to this school.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck. I am
I'm-
sorry.
I met a
That's-
few people who went there, but like when I was taking that in-person class, but we haven't kept in touch, so
Well,
sucks to suck, I guess.
yeah. It's tough. It's tough making friends. At least for a while it was, for that time. I'd say I was lucky to like find someone I could be with during the early stages of this fucking mess you call a pandemic. We call a pandemic.
Are
But
you
then-
talking about your roommate or your girlfriend?
My girlfriend.
I was
My
gonna
roommate-
say, are you being with your roommate? Because I mean, based, but like,
I met him later down the line. Not
I see, I
really.
see.
Yeah. But it's kind of crazy as soon as, everything kind of kicked back into what we would call normal, I
Mhm.
think. I don't know. It didn't start normal, but I met more people in like one semester than I had in 2 years being in the school. And
Yeah, that was how it was for me.
that was like some shock. It was
Yeah,
crazy shit.
but I didn't
know.
talk to anyone, and I still don't talk to anyone. And yeah, I will leave
And
this
that's that.
school not making a single friend.
That's okay. You got a new future ahead of you.
I will probably leave that school without making a single friend.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I will never make friends, and I will die alone, and it's great.
Well,
I've accepted it.
I'll be here, just being highly successful.
the only you know,
Y-
I see
You
myself as like a Van Gogh. I'm
just
I'm
wait.
really the Van Gogh of podcasts, I would
You
say.
just have to wait until you're actually there to find out.
No, I'm definitely gonna die alone and mentally unstable like Van Gogh. I really am the Van Gogh of podcasts. I'm also the Michael Jordan of basketball, and the Michael Jordan of baseball. And I'll leave you to
Yeah,
decide what I mean by that because you know
I think it
you'll
means you're great and you're shit.
no
And
no. I mean, that's your opinion, but it's wrong. But
I mean, it's my opinion on Michael Jordan's baseball career.
well, I mean, you never know. Maybe I meant it in the figurative sense. Maybe I
Maybe you never know. He does go back to baseball in Space Jam. What a weird
he
ending.
he does. I'm real happy about that. I'm real happy about that. He
Yeah,
recognized that baseball is the better sport. You
the
know.
whole movie. Yeah, well, um, I don't sports. Well, I don't that kind of sports.
Yeah, you're probably a fucking Knicks fan. Ew.
Ew.
Ew. Ew. I mean, you're either a Knicks fan or a Nets fan, and either way, that's terrible.
What if I'm not a fan?
I mean, then you're just cringe, you know?
All right. Well, there you go. That's where I lie.
There you go. There you go. How do you feel about that Air Jordan movie that's coming out?
Uh, with like, I don't know who's in
Matt
it.
Matt
Bradley
Damon?
Cooper. I'll just
No.
list off every like famous white actor, and they're
Ben
probably in that
Affleck
movie.
and Matt Damon and Jason Bateman and Viola
Yeah.
Davis.
So all of them.
Yeah.
Uh, well, it's a movie. I don't know. I haven't really watched any movies recently. I think the last time I went to a theater was for Quantum Mania, and it has not enticed me into
Oh,
going back.
that's a shame, honestly, because I did my first thing. I saw two movies in a row, and I was gonna like sneak from one into another, but I knew that they were both gonna be good, so I was like, you know what, I'll just buy two tickets because I support the art form. I wish. So what happened was I was in the town where I'm moving, and I wanted to try out their movie theater because I go to the movies a lot, so it's like
Mhm.
might as well see what it's like. So I went there and I tried to go see, I think it was Creed 3, but they canceled it because fucking nobody wants to go see Creed 3 apparently.
Wow,
In
that's
that
tough.
tiny ass town, nobody wanted to go see it, so they canceled it. So I had to go see Shazam 2. Um,
Okay,
uh,
all
overall,
right,
overall, kind of shit. Honestly, it's cape
cool.
shit. Definitely not as good as the first one. And also, the projector at the movie theater was kind of terrible, so
Oh
everything
yeah.
was super dark. Like you could barely tell what was going on the screen. So that was
What
cool.
is going on? What is going on in this theater? They're canceling movies and,
It's
playing
literally,
shit at a darker tint.
it is the only movie theater in that town. The next closest one is 40 miles away. 40.
What the hell?
So they can get away with fucking murder, pretty much.
What the hell? That's
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But anywho, so I went and I saw Shazam 2. It was shit. And then I came back and I went to my local theater. And I was like, I'll see John Wick first, and I'll go see Creed.
Ooh, how was that?
John Wick was good.
I've only watched chapter 3.
You need it keeps getting better with everyone. John Wick
Yeah.
1 was
That felt
eh.
so meta. I don't know. Like he just kind of I don't know, he like meets people who are like, "Yo, we're big fans." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What is happening?"
I mean, there's
But
like Matrix references in it, like
that too.
he says guns, lots of guns, that's this is a
Nice.
good reference.
Yes,
You
we love
saw it,
that.
yeah, yeah. But in John Wick 4, oh my god, John Wick 4 was so good. It was so good. And then Creed 3 was it was okay. I think I noticed I noticed one thing, right? So this is kind of spoilers, but not really. So Michael B. Jordan is directing. This is his directorial debut.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and he's also starring in the movie.
Yeah.
So what I thought was really, really weird is that in the prior two Creed movies and in like the Rocky movies, you know, the main character gets fucked up. Like their
Yeah.
face is like messed up, like 3
Yeah.
hours in the makeup chair messed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't in this movie.
Oh, that's
It's like,
kind of strange.
yeah,
That is strange.
I took me out of the movie like instantly because he got fucked up in Creed 1 and Creed 2.
Yeah.
Did I talk about the weird viewing order that I did for the Rocky movies before I
You
went and saw
did.
Creed
You
3?
did.
Yeah,
You said you saw Creed,
Creed 2 and then Rocky 1.
and then you started with Rocky. Yeah.
Yeah, 1976 was Rocky 1. Yeah. It's weird. But yeah, he did not get fucked up at all. How do we feel about the Jonathan Majors arrest drama? Did you hear about that?
I did.
How do we feel about it?
I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Quantumania, so I could really go either way.
I thought he was okay in this. I liked him a lot in Devotion, even though nobody went and saw that movie. Devotion was pretty good. I thought it was okay. I don't know. I think it's a lot of drama, and I think it's probably still too early to tell. I think by the time this episode releases, we'll hear more about it. But like, you know,
Yeah, if you think so. I mean, I think I don't know what to think.
his lawyers have said that he's going to be exonerated, and the video evidence is going to come out. I don't think we've seen the video evidence. It could literally come out today. It's still a developing story. You know,
Yeah.
it's something. But it's it's if he really did do it, then like that is kind of it's kind of fucked, you
It's
know.
a test. Yeah.
It's
Is that what you think?
like right when he's hitting it big and he fucks it up like this. That's just fumbling the bag. Because, well, no, not really. Is it fumbling the bag? Because fucking the MCU is about to drop the fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
the MCU is about to go the way of the fucking DCEU, and that's fucking sad.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's just a bad year for superheroes.
I mean, is it? Because we're gonna get Spider-Verse here in a bit, and I think Spider-Verse is overrated as fuck. But you know, it was good.
I think that was a fucking awesome movie, man.
I liked fucking all of the live-action Spider-Man movies more than I liked Spider-Verse.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Huh.
Every single one.
Wow.
Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home.
That is wild. I really like that movie.
It was okay. It was fine.
Well, if that's what you think, I mean, I don't know. That was just like,
Overrated. And I will die on that hill too. I will absolutely die on that hill. I think it was overrated as hell.
I think it was pretty good.
7
But
out
we
of
can-
10 at
Can
best.
agree to disagree.
7 out of 10.
That was a fucking banger. I would totally be okay if they released that movie in theaters before the second movie came out.
I
go
wouldn't pay to
watch
see it.
again.
I wouldn't pay to see it.
I would because that movie looks so good, and I would pay to see it on a movie theater screen again.
No. It was like a 7 out of 10.
Well,
You know?
okay. I mean, we can have our differing opinions there.
No, I want to be right. I want to be right today
Well, it's
and every day.
it's it's not a good. Yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course.
What did we talk about in the last 30 minutes?
We talked about chairs. Talked about
No, that was
slutting out. We talked
that was
about
the first 30 minutes. I'm
we
talking about
talked
the
about
last 30 minutes.
perpetual loneliness in the college life. We talked about
I'm trying to write the description for this episode, but I slacked off after the first 30 minutes, and now I've forgotten everything we've talked about.
yeah. I think I gave you an ample summary. I think we talked about chairs, being
That was the
sluts,
first one.
and loneliness.
I already have that written down.
All right. Well, then there you go. There's our episode.
But did we say anything in the last 30 minutes worth talking about?
I think that was our last 30 minutes.
No,
Was it
since
not?
that was
Oh.
the first thing we talked about was chairs. That was the first thing we talked about.
Okay, well,
I black out during these. Don't take that out of context. Don't take that out of context. I always
Yeah.
black out during these episodes.
these ones. Not all of them. Not every single one of them.
No, every single one. Every
and your-
single one.
You and your bottle.
Shut up. I don't even have a bottle. What are you talking about? I'm actually thirsty. I'm actually thirsty and hungry because I didn't get anything down here.
I'm so shocked. I'm like in a later time zone than you, and you would still be drinking during this episode.
Shut up. I am not. What are you talking about? We don't need a peek backstage. They don't need to know. They don't need to know. What they don't know
I think
won't hurt them.
the people have a right to know.
They don't. They don't. They don't. At least not if they don't want to pay for it. If they want to pay for it, then they fucking. Well, I mean, it would be a lot of effort to like record to like make the video thing and then put that on like Patreon. But like, especially because I don't have a camera on either one of my monitors, so
Ah, yes.
kind of failed at step one there. But yeah,
That's why we're a
no.
podcast. We literally don't have the capabilities of recording.
I used to on my laptop, but I've switched over to desktop, and I'm much happier. I'm much happier
Nice.
because now
Cool.
now I've got the double monitor set up. It's great.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Can y'all see that, guys?
No,
see
they
his
can't.
dual monitor
We
setup?
just went over this. They can't see that. What are you talking about? Are you the one drinking? What the fuck?
No.
Yes.
Well,
Shut
is there anything else you want to talk about? Any more celebrities getting arrested that we should be just I don't know.
Mandalorian. How was that?
Oh, you want to talk
Episode
about that
5.
now? You were like, you need to watch it.
Yeah. You got me distracted by calling me a slut. So
Yeah,
it's your fault.
I
It's
I
your
will
fault.
do that to you.
Yeah, I feel like buying a house is a little bit more important than this episode. It was okay. It was pretty good, but you know.
Uh-huh. Well,
how do you feel?
how do I feel about this? We can get some small Star Wars talk. I thought it
Yes.
was it was pretty decent, you know? I mean, it's starting to make things interesting in the season or like in the second half. They've got some serious budget in this show, it seems.
It is a little bit impressive, yeah. I think this might be it's in the running for the most expensive TV show ever, I think. It's probably in the top 5. Game of Thrones, it used so for
Stranger Things.
No. So starting out it was HBO's Rome, like when we started the
Oh, it's Lord of the Rings, isn't that right?
I
It's
don't
that Lord of
think
the
so.
Rings show. I think
No.
it is.
It was so how it
I
started.
think right now it is.
Early on in the 21st century, in like the mid 2000s,
Oh, we're getting a history lesson.
It was HBO's Rome. Ironic that you called it a history lesson, but it was HBO's Rome, and then after that it was HBO's Game of Thrones, and I think it held on to that for a while. but now Game of Thrones is over. Oh, that's my alarm. Thanks, alarm. Love you. But after that, I don't know what it is. It might have been The Mandalorian. Let me look it up. All right, what do you want to place your bets on? We'll get some gambling.
That Amazon show.
All right, so Rings of Power is all right. How much
Rings
money
of
are you
Power.
putting on it? How much money are you putting on it?
All of it.
All of it? All of your life savings?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, all right. So most expensive show ever made.
Oh, you mean ever? Like just not per episode? Just
Oh
mean
no,
ever made.
HBO's Rome was the most expensive TV show ever made at the time, and it only ran for 2 seasons.
Yeah, it got fucking canceled. That's so crazy.
Yeah, that was cringe. So, all right, yeah, you won. That is correct.
Okay, cool. End of. Cool.
Budget nearing 500.
I love being right.
500 milli for a 7 out of 10. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Isn't it ironic that I just said that Rings of Power and Spider-Verse are both 7 out of 10?
I mean, that's what you're telling us.
That is that not like that really says something about me, doesn't it?
It does say something about you. I don't know what if it is what you want it to say, or I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words, but
Hot
that's
D, honestly, wasn't all that much better either. Honestly, House of the Dragon was like a 7.5.
I didn't watch either.
We did a segment on the podcast for every episode of Hot D. I would put in it was called the Doctor Who Dong Watch, but it should have been called Hot D in Hot D. I think for season 2 that I'll change the name, but it was talking about whether or not we saw Matt Smith's penis in every episode, and we didn't, and it was very upsetting because I wanted to see Matt Smith's penis.
I think you see more of Matt Smith in Morbius than you do in Rings of Power.
What? You mean in House of the Dragon, right? He wasn't in Rings of Power.
Yeah, I meant House of the Dragon. My bad, red herring.
You definitely see more of him in Morbius than you see in Rings of Power. Bro, that's true.
What a treat that was, right?
Oh yeah. Actually, no. I will say, Rings of Power is worse than Spider-Verse. I'll give Rings of Power a 6.5 because I really didn't like that ending reveal. I really didn't like that.
No.
No. Halbrand should have been the King of the Dead. Absolutely.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, but that they fucked it up. They made him Sauron, and that's kind of gay.
So no Matt Smith penis in House of the Dragon is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
How many hours of television did you have to watch to find that out?
The whole season.
I'm so sorry for you to be disappointed.
I am disappointed. That was all I wanted out of life in general was to see Matt Smith's penis.
What's even the point of going on?
Right? That's correct. That's true. That's just true. But yeah, what do you think out of 10? What would you rate Mandalorian season 3 episode 5?
Let's use your scale, right?
Okay.
Give it like a 5.
I like that it's like sort of shaping up a little bit. I think it's getting there. I think like a 7.
I'm using your scale, so
closer to a 6 than an 8 is what I would say.
I mean, I thought it was pretty fun. I think we're getting like a cool, a lot of the storylines are intersecting.
Yeah,
in this episode.
It's way more expansive than the past 2 seasons, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's kind of doing like it's doing a mix of the first season and the second season in the sense that like we are getting the first season was mostly about one narrative story, and then the second season was like that, but it was like, okay, we are really talking about a giant universe here.
Yeah.
And now this season has really been the giant universe
Yeah.
has taken the front stage. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I think we are getting a lot of attention given to one character, which is really cool, you know.
Yeah. I do like
Because I
that.
because I hated Bo-Katan. I don't know. I just like didn't
Really?
understand her character. I just like
In which
she
show?
uh
Like even going back to Clone Wars?
kind of mostly I think I didn't like her in Rebels. I didn't like the change of her character because I didn't see like how
There
she
was
could
a lot
become
in
such a
between, right? Like there
because
was yeah.
because she was such a like a annoying person in the first half, and then she becomes like the source of like reason like in the same arc. And I'm like, this does not feel like the same character, but maybe I'm remembering it differently.
Almost like Star Wars Rebels has a lot of inconsistency and is not a very well written show.
Uh,
We
well, I'm
saw
not.
speaking of Rebels, spoilers, we saw a fucking Lasat voiced by I think Steve Blum.
We did.
So
We did.
is it Zeb? Who can
It
really
is.
say? I hope.
The credits did.
No way. Really?
Yeah, they did.
No, 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 no. Come on, 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 come on. Please, please don't. Please,
Why not?
please, 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 please,
It did.
please. No,
Yeah.
no. Come on,
What's
man.
wrong with that? What like people were gonna hide it? It's really obvious.
Come
No one
on,
has a
man.
beard
I
like that.
hated him. I hated him. He's bad. I don't like him.
He's funny.
He's bad, and I
I
hate
love
him.
Steve Blum. I love
He's
giving Steve Blum anything in Star Wars.
Steve Blum. The problem is they overused the shit out of him in Rebels because they wouldn't get any fucking other voice actors. Literally every Imperial was voiced by Steve Blum.
Yeah.
Every single one.
I mean, that's kind of how it's how I think of a lot of things is that, that everyone is Steve Blum. Don't
I
you?
hate it. No.
I'm just saying.
No.
He's in
Everyone
Rogue
is
One.
Nolan North. Everyone is Nolan North.
Okay, well, everyone
that's how
is
it should be.
either Nolan North or Steve Blum.
No, everyone is either Nolan North or Troy Baker or Jennifer Hale. That's how it is, statistically speaking.
I like that
'Cause
cameo though. That
I
was
hated
actually
it.
awesome.
I hated it.
I
I
like
hated
kept
it.
backing
I'm
it up.
mad.
I was like, oh wow, he's
I'm
in
mad.
the show.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm fucking furious now.
Why are you mad? I
'Cause
want to understand
because
the reasoning.
Zeb, Ezra, and Chopper are the three worst things about Rebels.
I thought Zeb was an
Insufferable.
awesome character.
Insufferable. Steve Blum's worst work.
Wow.
Insufferable. I like Steve Blum. I think that is his worst work, and there should be a lot more shame that he did that.
I don't know. I thought he did an excellent job.
No.
I thought he was incredibly funny in that
in
that show.
I don't think Rebels told a single joke that I thought was funny. Speaking of
Stuff.
speaking of Star Wars,
Okay.
did I say last time that the Daniels are going to be directing at least one episode of Skeleton Crew?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, the Daniels.
I'm kind of like apprehensive. I don't know.
Yeah,
We're
I
getting-
feel like it's not gonna.
I'm wary on the amount of Star Wars content. I mean, like it's cool. I'm just
I don't know. I would
It's-
rather, if we're gonna get Star Wars Overload, because we've never not really had Star Wars Overload. at least in our lifetimes, I would rather it be shows and games rather than books, because back during the Legends era, it was all just books.
What
And
you haven't been catching up on the High Republic
I read
universe?
one of the books. I read one of them, and it was good. But I just don't want to buy all those books. It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a big commitment.
it's a lot.
Yeah, but
Well,
I liked Light of the Jedi. I thought it was good.
that's cool.
Did you
I
hear about the
read it.
little kitty show that's High Republic era? It's coming out on May the 4th.
No.
Yeah, it's young Jedi adventures. It's for babies. It's for like hella babies.
Well, for all audiences is what the Star Wars universe should be for.
Yeah, I think we have different understandings of that quote. I think, because I take it to mean every Star Wars product should be for all audiences. Everyone should be able to enjoy it. But
Well, I mean, it's not like they're entirely successful in achieving that in every product they make.
no,
But
there are some products they make that no one can enjoy. For example, Star Wars Rebels. The worst show I've ever seen.
see, I don't know how you can it's so interesting. We've are both big fans of the genre, but can have such different opinions on different Star Wars projects.
Yeah.
Because
Anywho.
there's so much Star Wars. Because, I mean, you love Kenobi.
I loved it.
And you
the best
hate
show
Rebels.
they've made. The best show they've ever made. Better than all the MCU shows. Better than all the Star Wars shows. And I will die on that hill. Because I fucking love good acting.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I like.
Is it good television?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it good watching? I mean, I
Yes.
just could not. I was just so not about I was not about the Inquisitorious stuff. I was not about that at all. And it's a lot of what the show is about.
I've never been about the Inquisitorious. I've never been about them. Because they were terrible in Rebels, too. They were just as bad, if not worse, in Rebels. They
I
were
the
fucking...
Grand Inquisitor.
Oh, I hated the Grand Inquisitor in Obi-Wan. Do you know why? Because they should have got fucking Jason Isaacs.
I said I liked the Grand Inquisitor, but I didn't mean that I liked him in Obi-Wan. I liked him in Rebels.
That is the one flaw I will admit in Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it brings it down to an 8.5 out of 10. That is the only thing that I would change to make it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Is Jason Isaacs as the Grand Inquisitor for the 2 scenes that he's in. That's it. That's it.
I mean, he's still a part of the story. A whole part of the show is that they fake his death, and then he comes back.
And it should have been Jason Isaacs. It would have looked more like the Grand Inquisitor if they'd gotten Jason Isaacs, because Jason Isaacs has a thinner fucking head. Because the guy they got has a fucking huge ass fucking head.
Yeah, they got Agent 47.
Ew.
The Grand Inquisitor.
Ew. Those Hitman movies were terrible.
They made more than one?
I think so.
Well,
there was the one with Zachary Quinto, and then I think there was another one, right? I don't know.
I think that, I like parts of the show, but I don't think it's even the best Star Wars show.
It is the best Disney Plus original show.
It's fine, we can have our separate opinions on Star Wars. There's enough Star Wars for each of us to like, which I think is cool.
Well, I think they better pull their shit together for the rest of the season, because I mean it started out strong, but I don't want them to fuck it up in the last half. I want them to stick the landing.
Yeah. Can I tell you something that happened today that was kind of weird for me?
Sure. And then we gotta do the big red button.
Okay, so I was watching The Bad Batch because that's also been coming out every week.
Don't tell me you
And
watched that first.
no, I didn't.
Okay,
But
good.
what I did do was so this week they released 2 episodes, and I didn't realize that. So I watched the second episode first,
Oh,
and I was just so confused, and I didn't really understand why I was so confused until the episode was over, and then I was like, "Oh shit, there's like an episode before this."
yeah.
Uh, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm I, like it's it's cool. It is cool. I hope that they don't do something that Star Wars usually does, which
Which
is,
is, I
well,
thought it was the season finale this week for
was
Bad
it?
Batch.
That's
What did it feel like it was?
it felt like a cliffhanger kind of, but
Okay, but if they release 2 episodes this week, that usually means it's the finale.
I mean, that'd be fucking crazy if it was.
All right, I need to go and watch those. I only watched The Mandalorian this morning. But yeah, all right, yeah. Anywho,
Yes.
big red button time.
Anyways, if anyone is watching that show, do not watch the second episode first. That's all I will
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right.
I think it kind of muddled my experience for watching all of that, but I still think it was good.
All
I
right.
still think it was good. Anyway, you can get to your big red button.
All right. You are knighted by the King of England. It's a king now. I almost said queen. But you have to act like an English stereotype for the rest of your life.
Sure. What is an English stereotype?
Monocle, top hat, suits, tea and crumpets. Oh, yes, Smithers. Can you bring us more tea and crumpets in it? Oh, smashing. Like that.
That sounds kind of fun. I'll press that button. I'm a
But-
king, right? I'm a
No,
king.
you're a knight. You're a knight.
I'm
You
a
get
knight.
knighted by the King of England.
Oh, what are the benefits of being knighted? I
People
mean,
call you
honestly, I'd
sir,
probably just press this button just for the funny British
but you can never
mannerisms.
speak normally again. You will never be able to speak or dress normally ever again. Even if
I
you
think that's
try, you
I think
can't.
that's fine with me. I think I would just double down on the British gag.
I don't think your girlfriend would be able to stand it. I think she would leave you.
I think British can also be sexy.
No, yeah, it's English stereotype. This is not James Bond, Nigel Thornberry.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
making it harder to press the button now.
exactly.
But I wanted to be the ridiculous English stereotype. Why? What about you?
No, I hate English people.
Okay,
I think
there.
we should go to war with England again, so that way we can get the hat trick.
What's the hat trick?
It's when you three in a row. It's a hat trick. It's a hockey term. It's a hockey term. You wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, I get what you mean now, though.
But it's well, it's technically not hockey. But it's like 3 goals in a game is it's a hat trick. So like if a single player scores 3 goals in a hockey game, that's a hat trick.
I still think I would be pretty successful.
You'd be highly successful.
Yeah, having a stereotypical Cockney British lifestyle.
No. It's not.
War.
It's not Cockney. It's not Cockney. It's the
specifically
posh one. It's the posh, annoying, shitty one.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Why not? I'll press the button.
I couldn't do it. I hate British people.
Okay.
I despise them. Freedom began in 1776. Everything before that was a lie and a mistake.
There you are. I like the British.
Cringe.
Well, if that's everything, you calling me
Uh,
cringe and such.
I mean, it wouldn't be an episode if I didn't call you cringe, right?
Yeah.
I think we've come to accept that.
Uh-huh. So it's just a natural part of being on this show is you saying slander. But
It's not slander. It's not slander. Slander has to be untrue. It's true. You are cringe.
all right.
It is provably true.
Okay.
All right. I want to thank our patron, Justin Connor. Thank you very much for supporting us. It helps us to do cool things, fun things with this podcast. We get to, do cool stuff, and we really appreciate it. If you want to help support
Yes.
us, patreon.com/IIHS podcast, all one word. If you want to support us over on social media, if you want to go follow us there, it's the best way to get updates and figure out when the new show's coming out. If you want to do a Q&A, it's the best place to reach us. On Instagram and Twitter, we are at IIHS Podcast. Again, all one word. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. Do you have anything?
I
Anything you
have
want to?
nothing else.
Yeah, me neither. All right.
Okay.
Bye.